Well, we played the best we played at the end, with the group we had in there. So we stuck with the guys we had. Dre struggled, a lot, and he tried. He's trying to. He wants to carry the team, and so he got in a situation where he just tried to almost do a little bit too much, but it wasn't. We took him out. We were down big. Those guys came back. Reward the guys that got you there. That was really one of the first times all game that we actually had gained, a little bit of momentum both offensively and defensively.
What types of things do you think Houston was doing to kind of throwing it? What types of stuff were they throwing at Dre?
Well, with everyone. Dre's his biggest thing is he's become a high turnover player, and he's averaging almost 4 a game, which is a lot when you're a post player or in the big man, because when you get the ball, usually you're getting it in scoring areas. It's not like a guard that has the ball in his hands a lot. And so they're just running people at him, and they're getting extremely aggressive and push him a little bit as far as off the block. He let him get to him a little bit mentally at times tonight, and but he fought through at times. He just it's part of him. It's going through the the maturity process. That's the biggest thing with him.
You said before the game you wanted to get Sean Livingston a little bit more play.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
How did you think he responded?
I thought he did some good things. He got us into an offense. We had the best flow we had, there in the fourth quarter at the end, outside of early when we had things going. So, it's the first time he's played extended minutes. We'll see how he reacts tomorrow after playing this amount of time with his leg, and we'll see what we do as far as on Thursday.
There's always a stretch of the game where you just know when to start to lose it. Talk about that third quarter, the end of the third. It's like there was really not much.
We just, I said to our guys after the game, the thing that's amazing, you've covered us on the road, is, almost all season long, we have played with a lot more energy on the road than we have at home. And it's kind of mind-boggling to why that would happen. I don't know, what it is, but we had a few games when we first made the trade. We got back here. Our crowd got in the game in the fourth quarter, and they had great energy. But outside of that, we haven't had the energy that needs to be. So, we're trying to play our way into a game. And right now, and some of these guys don't know it because they haven't been through it, but every team we play, a lot of the teams, especially we're playing now, Houston is in a sense, they're fighting for that A spot. They're a game out, so they can't afford, and so when they come in playing against us, for them, they know these are big games, and they're trying to send messages, in the first half early. And we didn't get a lot of calls because we were non-physical early. We were taking all perimeter shots, we weren't attacking the rim. And we did attack the rim. We did a lot of stuff out of control. And we talked about that all year. And there's a team that takes a lot of charges. But to our credit, the guys kept on fighting back. We made some plays, and didn't quit, which I don't think normally we did in Milwaukee. We kind of fizzled down the stretch. At least we kept on fighting back. What's that? He did something. He played with more energy. What he's got to do now, he's got to play with energy whether he's making shots or not. He can't let making shots dictate how hard he plays. The only thing he's got a constant factor is how hard you play. You're not always going to have a say on whether you make shots or not, even though you want to make every one. So he's just got to. But I thought he played with a little, with better energy.
Scored a lot of points in transition. You just talk about the transition defense.
Well, one, we missed a lot of buckets going to the basket early. They just had numbers, and their guards have great quickness. And what happened really is their bigs outran our bigs. That's been the scouting report on JaVale and on Andre. Is that bigs? We run uphill on defense, we run downhill on offense. For some reason we think our court's tilted. So we don't run as fast from offense to defense as we do from defense to offense. And so that's what teams are making a conscious effort of really getting out. And it's not only that they score, initially, but they're getting, they got a lot of second chance points, and they got second chance points a lot off that. Or they had some perimeter shots where our guards got stuck, back holding, the bigs to release, and we couldn't pick up, Martin and some of those guys in transition, Ariza, those guys. Okay. Thank you.
Can you just talk about this stretch of games you got coming up, next 3?
The Rockstar Tour? Yeah. It's, basically it's, our stretch here, we got 5, and whatever our next 5 games are against, Detroit's not, but it's a road game. Atlanta is fighting for everything. Orlando's fighting they're all fighting to try to get the second, third, or those type of seeds. We go on the road, same thing with Utah and Denver, and Portland's fighting, and so are the Lakers. So so we got a good stretch, easy teams.